Hello there folks, I'm sporty for you today, Martin Paley here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm really happy to have you here. And it's up to you and it's down to you, your life. You rise to the level of your principles and everything comes down to how grounded in reality you are. And here's what I'm thinking, what I've discovered, frankly, through dealing with a lot of different people, that people are who they are. They do what they do. They behave the way that they behave. And if something's going to work, if a relationship is going to work, if a particular venture is going to work, it will. It will. And you keep going. You keep working your way through all of the steps. You advance a little bit and maybe you feel like you fall back a little bit, but chunks. You can't make things something that they're not. They break, they don't work. And there are some times that things don't turn out in the way that you expect, and it's fine. It can feel like an enormous loss. It can feel, frankly, the first time that I split with my now completely ex-boyfriend, I couldn't move. And I've actually written a blog post every single day since the beginning of February 2020, with a handful of exceptions. And I was thinking about this as I was out on my walk this evening. I actually went for a really early morning walk today. And when I got back, I actually went to bed and then woke up again and then did more work and then went out for another walk. I was really reflecting that the handful of times actually that I didn't write my blog posts, all of them were when I was in very traumatic and grave, really mourning and grieving for the end of the relationship. Now, little did I know at that time that there would be more to come. You know, because one breakup and two breakups, they weren't quite enough. Third time lucky. But I reflect upon the fact that I needed to go through all of that. And in the last few blog posts that I've made and the videos that I've recorded here, I've been talking about rekindling an old friendship from my university days. Now it's interesting, the passage of time, and it can sometimes be hard to gauge and judge just how much progress you've actually made in your life until you have a poignant point of comparison, let's say. The long and short, story is that said friendship has disintegrated again into, what it's always done, into insult hurling, backbiting, and resentful, packed emotions and words exchanged. Just, well, it happens. These things happen, and we can call them bumps in the road, but sometimes you need a confirmation of how far you have actually come, because what I'm liking about this particular interaction, though my former friend will say that I'm talking bullshit. Okay, fair enough. What I'm actually really pleased with and I'm proud of myself of is standing up for myself, for being honest, for laying things, maybe some would say laying things out a little bit thick, but we're not playing to lose in the game of life. We're not playing to not win in the game of life. We're playing to win the game of life. Okay? Play to win. And that requires some bravery. It requires soul searching. And it requires that, you know, as much as you possibly can, to always do your best, but to also have the humility to accept that there are certain things that just are not meant to be. As I say, if things are going to work, they will. And when you feel that the resonance with certain things that you're doing that bring you alive, that make you feel more powerful and in control of your own life, what you are going to discover, my dear friend, what you're going to discover is a lot of people just, they will not react in a positive way to that. They'll appear to be criticizing you. They'll hurl insults. But again, you know, I got a very ranty last email from said friend. And it was just hurling all of this really boring old stuff that's water under the bridge, you know, trying to sound belittling or telling you to grow up. And it's like, well, yeah, but start with yourself first. It's the video that I recorded yesterday. It's the video recorded yesterday. You know, start always and only. Start with yourself first. Sort yourself out first. It's your life. It is your life. And keep reminding yourself of that. And sometimes you'll exchange hurty words, but in the whole history of humanity, people have dealt with, believe me, far worse. So be strong. Keep being strong. Keep going. And if it means that you have to be very, very selective with who you allow into your world, I'm all for that. Quality over quantity. Figure out what it is that you want to do with your life. Sort yourself out. Make yourself braver by throwing yourself in to the game of life with both hands, both feet, and go in. I'm not going to say attack, but be bold. Don't do things half-heartedly. Be bold, be honest, speak your mind, and if you're able to ask for what you want and have people respect you for it, those are the people to have in your life. So thank you very much for listening. Martin Pavey here. Please do like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Ciao for now.